This is ESPN on ABC.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by Chime.
We are halfway through the first round of the NBA playoffs, and only the Oklahoma City Thunder have punched their ticket to the semis. 5 series, they currently sit at 2-1. That sets the stage for our ABC doubleheader, because can Jalen Brunson deny Cade and the Pistons their first home playoff win in 7 years? Is LeBron going to have to replicate the most famous 3-1 comeback in NBA history? Well, if Altitude Air Gordon, we're still working on the nickname, if they taught us anything, the Denver Nuggets, it's that, and I mean this quite literally, every millisecond it could be the difference between evening up a series or finding yourselves in a deep hole. I cannot wait for these Game 4s. We're counting you down on ABC.
Grit and grind. We keep grinding, we keep gritting. We're going to find a way.
You know what this is, the vamps and the bookies, we should do the party.
This crowd, they are so fired up. Hell yeah.
Having it my way like Usher, dog. Red, blue, down in like Russia, dog. Upscore me like Rucker, dog. I'm sore because I got it off the muscle, dog.
Woo! You got to play like this 48 minutes, yo. Come on.
I really be on my promise. I carry the whip, I'm Luka Doncic.
Come on, baby.
Card on my evil twin. Card on my evil twin.
Don't let up. Keep going. Come on.
In the postseason, there is no room for error.
The hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like. Great.
Hey, welcome into NBA Countdown alongside Bob Myers, Kendrick Perkins, Stephen A. Smith. I'm Malika Andrews. Gentlemen, for the first time in 17 years, the Detroit Pistons, they are favored to win a playoff game against your New York Knicks here. Stephen A. Smith, should they be going into this one?
I think in this game they should be. When you think about the fact that the starters played, every starter for the New York Knicks played 39 of 43 minutes in Game 3, okay? Their bench got outscored 40-9. You look at the work that they've been putting in, how energized Detroit is going to be because of the level of urgency that they have available to them. Because you go down.
Okay,
well, I'm not going to be mad if you're right. I mean, that just means I'm going to be at the Garden Tuesday night for the closeout game.
Are you going to be there no matter what, or just for the closeout?
I'll be there.
Okay.
Y'all, it's time to get it out to Detroit for tip-off of this game. One more time.
Hogs get slaughtered.
We got it. All right.
Last time we do that.
Tim Legler, Katie George, Dave Pash on the call.
Why?
Dave Pash, take it away.
Uncle know I love him.
It's been 17 long years since the Pistons won a home playoff game. Detroit looks to change that today at Little Caesars Arena and even its series with the Knicks in the 3-6 matchup in the Eastern Conference. Welcome to Game. Jalen Brunson, the hero of the Game 3 win here Thursday. He and Karl Anthony Towns combined for 61 points. But can they stop budding superstar Cade Cunningham and the Pistons here in Game 4? Winner of this series plays either Boston or Orlando. Celtics up 2-1. Cleveland trying to sweep Miami tomorrow. Game 4, Pacers and Bucks later tonight. And hi, everybody. Dave Pash, Tim Legler, and Katie George. Well, Jalen Brunson lives for these moments. Doesn't he, Isaiah? You know all about that, Zeke. Jalen Brunson's at his best when the game is on the line, and we saw that on full display here in Game 3.
Oh, we definitely did. Listen, true stars find a way to get it done when their teams need it most. Jalen Brunson has proven that. And if the game is tight today in the fourth quarter, we know where the ball is going to be. Jalen Brunson has no problem deciding matters, and you see what he's done in the first 3 fourth quarters of this series, more than 12 points in each of those, and every one of those points important for the Knicks as they have now taken a 2-1 lead in this series.
On the other side, the Pistons weren't supposed to be here. 14 wins last year, 44 this year. Cade Cunningham has lifted the spirits of this team, of this fan base, of this city as we look at our playoff tracker brought to you by Progressive.
Well, he has more than delivered in his first taste of the playoffs. 3 consecutive 20-point double-doubles of one variety or another. Cade Cunningham represents that maturity and poise that the Pistons young players need, and you may need to see Cade Cunningham at his very best to get this series even going back to New York.
And with more, let's check in with Katie.
Well, Dave, Thursday night was Detroit's first playoff game in this arena since 2019. J.B. Bickerstaff said playing in your first playoff game at home comes with different pressures. This crowd was unbelievable. unbelievable. So sometimes you get caught up in the emotions, the pressure of trying to please your fans and keep them engaged. Bickerstaff said it took the Pistons a while to settle in the other night, so they were fighting an uphill battle in Game 3. But now that they've experienced it once, he expects better. He said getting off to a great start is huge for us to play steady, and that's exactly what we need to tie this thing at 2-2, Dave.
And Katie, teams that lead 3-1 go on to win this series 95% of the time. So Detroit knows how important this is. Meanwhile, the Knicks having a block party looking to celebrate a win. This presentation of the NBA playoffs will continue after these messages and a word from our ABC stations.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered this NBA playoffs. Live bet your favorite teams, get daily profit boosts, and tail exclusive picks from Stephen A. Smith. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code HOOPS.
Is it physical? You bet. Is it a little chippy? You got it. It's like a vintage Eastern Conference playoff match.
You play in the city of Detroit, you get that grit instilled in you, and you go out there and play like it.
That's playoff basketball. It's going to be physical, and that's fine.
Knicks trying to meet force with force. Brunson back to back. Captain Crunch Time does it again.
It's on my shoulders. I just got to put my team in position to win. All the other stuff doesn't really matter.
That's what we have to do every game. Come out punching.
Behind the back move by Kane for a dunk. Detroit basketball. There you go. There you go. The competitive disdain increases as the series goes on.
We'll show up Sunday.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. Game 4, Knicks, Pistons, New York up 2-1. It's the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. One of the most anticipated games in the history of Little Caesars Arena. The Pistons trying to even this best-of-7 first-round series with the Knicks. New York's last home playoff win came at the Palace in Auburn Hills, May 13th, 2008. The starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. This starting five played the most minutes together in the NBA during the regular season and here in the playoffs. Brunson, Bridges, who's playing his 599th straight game. Hart, Anunoby, who will guard Cade Cunningham and Karl Anthony Towns. For the Pistons, Cunningham, his 4th NBA season. An all-star this year, 23 years old. Another young standout, and Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren, and veterans Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris. Hardaway had 24 points in Game 3 to help keep the Pistons in the game. Cade Cunningham averaging 26 points per game, 9 assists, 8 rebounds in this series. The potential Most Improved Player Award winner, that will be announced soon. And Jalen Brunson, no stranger to these moments. This will be his 53rd career playoff game. Went to a conference finals with the Mavs in 2022. Karl Anthony Towns was there last year with Minnesota. They lost to the Mavs. Can he get the Knicks to a place they haven't been in 25 years? That was their last trip to the conference finals. They haven't even won consecutive road games in a single series since 1999. We do a lot of games at a lot of venues, but there is something special when you walk in here. Just given the history of these two franchises, there is a palpable level of intensity at a different level pregame for a 1 o'clock start here for Game 4. A ton of luminaries in the building as well. Some of the biggest names in NBA history. We just saw one of them crash our party. Isaiah Thomas at the top of this show. You got Chris Webber in the building. Patrick Ewing is here. Spike Lee, of course. And many more stars we'll show you throughout the night. Even Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions. His quarterback, Jared Goff. Lions another successful draft. Great season here in Detroit. The Pistons trying to match him. But they got to win this one. to avoid a 1-3 hole with Game 5 in New York on Tuesday. It'll be Duran and Towns, and the Knicks will start with possession. And Brunson booed 3 seconds into the game. He was getting taunted throughout the game by Piston fans